Hello, hello. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible. Hello, everybody. Hey, Blues. How'd this happen? Where did Tab go? I missed all the stories. Don't worry, there'll be more stories.
How'd this happen?
Oh,
Where did the time go? I missed all the stories.
thank you for the sub. I need to remember to allow stream to talk before I start. Now, Sassy and I kind of have a bug, so we sound gross. Yeah, I we brought something home from vacation apparently. Okay. Hi. Hey, whoa. There's like no lag at all in the stream or the camera. That is awesome. Ugh, okay. You sound like you should not be streaming. Uh, but streaming's fun. I want to. I'm not making myself do this. Is fun. Now, we'll just see how long my voice holds out. It might be a shorter stream. We'll see. But I still want to do it, so we're going to. Sassy's kind of messed up too, so we're both kind of in this together. She's got a worse cough than I do, and for me, it's in my nose and throat. So it's not COVID, by the way.
Hello.
Hi, Sassy. How are you?
Hi. I'm
You sound
here.
a little
Blues, yes, I
better.
sound like him. I started it.
Yeah,
So,
all Sassy's fault.
it is not my fault. Oh my gosh, Fade, it is not my fault. I blame Montana.
Freaking Montana,
That's where I got it.
making everything out of Huckleberry.
Montana, hey, Argus.
Okay. All right,
I
let's
love
find
the
the game.
Huckleberries.
Actually, I do too. But I still.
Uh,
Now, peoples, is the sound bouncing good? So on my side, can you hear me and Sassy? Sassy's a little bit quieter today because, this thing. Can you hear
I'm
us?
just being quiet. Ah, I wish I had that energy there, Argus, that's for sure. Hey, Meg. Hey, Matt King.
Okay, I'm going to turn
Hi.
you up. I'm going to turn up your Discord a bit on my side.
Oh,
Okay.
am I too soft for you?
I'm turning you up for. Okay, say something.
Hello, Fade.
Okay. So I have you quite loud.
We are so sick.
So
Okay.
be careful how excited you get because I will die. Okay.
Okay.
She's louder than you now. Oh, louder than me. Well, that ain't. I'm the star of this show. Let me fix that.
You're the star. No, I'm the star of this show.
Of
What are you
my stream,
talking
I'm the star.
about?
Of your stream, you're the
No,
star.
I
That's
am.
how
I
that.
am the star right here. Yeah, everyone knows that Sassy the Rogue is the star of our
You
streams.
know what? I like that attitude.
Yes.
It's MCC Day, Mother Truckers. Awesome, awesome. That'll be fun to watch later.
Argus just started playing his first mod pack. That's fantastic. What mod pack?
I'm gonna
Or
go
is it a
bug your
homebrew?
wife. Yes. Why? I
Yes,
probably
come
shouldn't have
bug
read that out
me.
loud. Hmm?
What?
Nothing. Okay.
So
All right.
excuse the sticky sounds and all of
Yeah,
that,
excuse all of
because
our
yeah,
grossness,
we were supposed to be in the apple orchard this weekend with the family.
but we got
That didn't
sick.
happen.
Yeah.
We got very sick. I
So,
am on
excuse me. I'm
medication
gonna have
for
to.
it.
Every once in a while, I have to do this. 1 second.
He's coughing, isn't he?
Blowing my
Try and eat
nose.
this egg.
Okay.
Blues!
Okay. Ayo.
Oh my god,
Did he
yes.
fart?
That's
Oh no,
funny.
he did. I did not fart. No. That's funny though.
Yes, he did. I can smell it up here.
Wow. Thanks, Sassy. Got my back. Okay, we're gonna jump in. I was gonna say if I was going to do
And I
that, I'm just
lost
letting it loose
connection.
on
Did you
camera,
just join?
whatever.
Fade Alchemist, did you just enter the mod pack?
I did. Why? Did I kick you out?
Yes, you did.
Oh no. Is it gonna. Yay! We're doing the traditional first login kick out.
Yay. Saw you like in Direwolf 118.2 mod pack there, Argus.
Alright.
So
It'll
Blue
be fine.
subscribed for 28 months. 10 more months than him. I blame the motel with the slanted floor. You know, it wouldn't surprise me But
That's funny. That hotel is
yeah,
crazy. So I guess while we're waiting,
I
since
am tired. I sound tired because I am, but I also can't speak louder than this. My normal inflections are very dulled right now because
yeah,
I have
this is a
bronchitis. So
this is
yeah,
a fade sounding sassy, very flat and monotone.
yeah. Ducky George Duxton said Fade's chat was too smelly, so I'm here.
You know
I
what? You
can't
want the
even laugh
non-smelly
properly
version of
because I'm.
chat? You have to subscribe. It takes away the smell. It's my new
Oh,
ploy.
really?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want less content, like this, you have to subscribe. I'm doing the opposite. You're kind of
Oh
a
God, are you
different
in?
tact. You want me to stop
Yeah,
doing this? Subscribe.
He did the stinkies. So, Ducky
This is
George
how
Duxton
rumors
said he did
start,
the
Ducky.
stinkies.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I haven't eaten today. I'm running on empty.
Ar-
There's no toot juice right now.
Argus
I'm empty.
most. Oh my God.
I have to be careful. I can't make Sassy laugh right now.
Toot juice. Oh my God. Eh.
Ooh, careful, Blues. Careful. You're towing the line. Okay. All right. So
Pretty sure I'm red faced now.
Oh, it's Mackin.
Oh
Hi.
God.
Thank you for the Prime sub. Sorry,
Surprise grandpa
we're
laughing
sick.
face. Let's go
You
3
were
months
very
boom.
sick.
Say about
But yeah,
surprise. Oh,
Argus, it's
oh.
okay. Most mod packs go over my head too.
So Sassy, I think with this voice right now, I can probably do a really good Rasmus though. Let's
Do it.
see. I have to get there. I have to get my limp on. I'm not your grandpa. Hey, still got it.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
have
you
it.
sound better as grandpa than as your normal voice right
Yeah,
now.
I don't know what's up with that. All right.
Um, Fade, are you in the world?
It just refreshed, and I'm gonna try it.
Oh no, it's just
Did you
letting
just
me in.
you got in? You're in? You're good?
I am in.
Okay, I'm coming in too.
Okay. Don't don't kick me out.
Well, if I said it first, Blues, is because I'm stubbed up.
Stubbed
All
up.
right, but awesome.
He's
Thank
stubbed
you,
up.
Matt, for the sub. Thank you, Blues, for the sub. 3 months strong for
It's
Matt,
okay,
and gosh, how
Ducky.
many is it for Blues? Blues, you got to be going on like. Did it tell me? It didn't even tell me.
18, I bet.
Probably so. Okay, so I did
Okay,
make a
I don't
plan for
remember what I
today.
was
I'm
doing.
about to go into deep explain mode,
Fade?
Sassy. So, yep,
Oh, are you? Okay. Well,
yep.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stick around for it or not.
Well, once I get rolling, I
Hmm.
don't want to be interrupted because I'll lose my train of thought. So,
Of
make your
course. You know what? I
decision
think
now.
I'm gonna bug out of chat then.
Okay, no problem. Pop back
Okay,
in
no problem
whenever,
then.
and we can talk in this
Sure.
thing as well. So,
In
okay.
that thing, yes. Okay, cool. I'm going.
Oh,
We
the
are
moment
something else. Oh my gosh.
the moment I start like explaining stuff, you know, Matt's like, "Oh, I'm out. Matt's out. He's
I'm
gone."
out. I'm out. Oh, he's getting food. Anyways,
Plan one. I need the story from your point of view on the clothing den. Okay, we can talk about that. All right. So, I guess while people kind of find me, get in chat, let's see here. Let me take a quick peek here. Yeah, sure. Oh, we got Ninpingo Boy. Ninpingo Boy. I'm going to say that wrong. Thank you for joining. Okay. So, I don't know if there's too much. Okay, I could probably conjure a story around that. So, we were going into traveling down to Yellowstone to save money. We looked at Airbnbs, we looked at hotels, and those things run pretty expensive. And so we decided to do KOAs. as kind of a way to save money, and that was the experience I had when I was a kid and we made this trip. So I've kind of been fond of that. Remember when we'd go down on the KOA and my brother would be there and we'd hit the pool, we'd play the arcade. And the way my parents did these long trips when we were kids is we would always go prior and we would buy some action figures, and every day of the trip down there we got to open one. And so Michael and we would play with those on the way up and inside the cabins. It was actually a lot of fun. Quick aside, it's kind of funny. The place where we bought these things was a place called K's Merchandise, which is actually a place that sells furniture, but they randomly had a place in back that sold action figures and video games. So, but anyway, it's kind of partial to that. And they would always have a big queen bed in there or a full-size bed, and then there'd be bunk beds, and Michael and I would take the bunk. So later on, I would, let's see, I'm kind of preparing or trying to prepare as we go here. Okay. I'm making myself a book and quill. Parents named you Eminem. And it's funny because my last name is also M. In fact, my mom, my brother, and myself all have the same initials, including middle initial. We're all MLM, except for my dad. He's TLM. He's the one that's not in pattern. But aside from that, when we'd go to the Boundary Waters, now later on in college, when I went to Boundary Waters, an area in Minnesota, largest wilderness area in the continental U.S., it was a converted field station, an old logger station. And, here's a book. And I'm going to need a feather, and I need an ink sac. Probably best just to go back home for that, huh? Okay, we'll do that. Ooh, my danky. I need those dankies. And there were bunk beds there, too. Now, this is kind of like a college experience, right? We had all these students there interning at this place, and there's a big room filled with bunk beds. And the first time I went, I took the top bunk because everybody wants the top bunk. But here's the thing. The bathrooms, this is a rustic cabin, really. It's a big cabin, but still a cabin. The bathrooms are on the other side of camp. So if you had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you had to crawl out of the top bunk, throw something on, and pad your way over across the wilderness campus and get to that thing. Very inconvenient. And the novelty of being on the top bunk kind of wore out pretty quick. So when I went there the second time, I decided I wanted the bottom bunk. Now, to get clean down there was no plumbing. So instead we used something called a dry sauna. It had an old wood burning stove in it, and you'd go in there with your soap, and everybody else, this is a communal thing, you'd sweat it out, and then you'd have your best mate toss a bucket over your head to get the soap lather off of you, and we got to know each other very well. After one such session, I was rather overheated, and I was kind of laying down on my bunk, and I was on the bottom bunk, so I kind of made a little den out of it. I put blankets and stuff around there to have a little privacy, because privacy was kind of hard to come by in this dorm situation. And I was overheated, so I was just kind of laying there in the nude, but you couldn't see me because I was inside this complete covering. And to most people, that would signify a desire for privacy. But these are college students, and they're all dumb. So I'm in there, and one of them goes, "Hey, Matt!" Ah! Yeah, you know what? You deserve what you got. Nasty. Well, I was hot, man. I was worried about, like, literally I was getting dizzy, so I had to cool off somehow. But yeah. Anyway, I guess that was the first den. But it's always been fun to make forts and stuff. My brother and I would make them out of pillows and things. So, heck yeah, when we went on our vacation and we ended up with bunks, I didn't even know we'd have bunks. I absolutely made a fort. Nasty is the way you had to bathe. I get that it sounds gross, but I gotta say, it really got you clean because, like, it clear out, if you're sweating, you're clearing out all your pores, and then you pour the bucket over. You got really clean. And, when you don't have running water, that's what you had to do. Now, I'm not a shy person, but I certainly, most people probably prefer to not have to do that kind of thing communally, but I'm a very private person. I don't like, I mean, heck, I chose a dungeon for my office. So I would oftentimes escape into the woods just to get some time to myself. So yeah, just trying to find a quiet corner was hard. I'm looking for ink sacs. There we go. Okay. And let's get this back because I will forget and wonder where it went. Bloop, bloop, and there. Okay. You got 2 bunks this trip. Yes. Every single time we had a bunk bed, I ended up taking one and making a fort. The oh, Sassy sleeping. The beds inside the KOAs. Oh, and I'm kind of making an assumption that everybody knows what a KOA is. Maybe you guys all don't. So a KOA is a franchise, and they provide campsites. This could be for a tent. It could be for a um, trailer, or you can get a little cabin. Usually cabins are 1 room, and they'll have like a normal bed and a bunk, and maybe a sink if you're lucky. Um, Usually there's a different building that has showers in it. But they're cheaper than hotels, and I like the rustic feel. It's kind of like a step above tent camping, but a step below hotel room. What am I looking for? I guess I need food. Excuse me. Okay. Grab one of these. Cool. Ooh. We do not. Okay. Well, it's a franchise camping site. They're all over the place. You type in KOA in Google and you'll see them. But it's nice. Some are better than others. Say, do your research. Some KOAs give you like a freaking TV in there. Like one of them had a Roku, which is cool. You could recall the wife. Oh, I am going to go into explaining mode here in a second. I'll let her know when I'm done. We planned things out and strategized before stream, so we don't talk over each other. But we do plan on getting back and chat together here soon. We need to go back home. There's always better than others. Yeah. Like if there was one, and it was it our honeymoon or was it the time after we went? I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Sassy when she comes back. But there was one year when we went, and it was just karma pick on fade vacation. I swear. Now, a little warning that this story gets a little grossish, but it's what happens. So let me get down here. Oh gosh. I don't have mana. Oh my gosh, that was potentially deadly. Let's fix that. I actually think it was our second Yellowstone trip and not the honeymoon one. The honeymoon one had its own stories, but trying to keep myself somewhat focused here. Because I actually prepared, I need to talk about this. Okay. I'll do this quickly. So, this particular year, I think it was the second time we went to Yellowstone. So, we're traveling, and like, I had to use the restroom, as you do. And we stop off at a gas station, and mine was like, I don't know what happened in there. Like some guy like bought like a big thing of orange soda, went into the bathroom and just opened it up and just sprayed it everywhere. I don't know what, it was horrible. And Sassy's like, comes back, she's like, oh, that was pretty clean for a gas station bathroom. It's like, well, yeah, my experience wasn't that. That was horrible. Then we're going down, we're passing Custer State Park, and I don't know what I ate, but where to go? Um, and without getting too detailed, the kind where you kind of had to sit. That's all I'm going to say. And so we stop off at a gas station that's also paired with the Custer Museum. So I'm like, okay, they should have a nice bathroom. So we arrive there, and they're like telling us, okay, the gas station bathrooms are closed, but we have the museum. So they look at my wife. So you may go ahead and use the women's bathroom in the. Did it just get dark? In the museum. Great. Like, well, what about me? It's like, and there's like, oh, for you, there's a porta john out back that the construction workers are using. Like, why does she get the museum one and I have to use the construction worker nasty toilet? The heck? So then we get to the KOA, and now this is actually a nice KOA. We even went there this year. But even nice KOAs can have moments where customers do things that aren't so nice, that make them gross, right? So I'm going to say, not these guys' fault. The KOA was amazing. All I heard when my net stopped messing up was, I was sprayed. No, 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 no. That's not what happened. Basically, we stopped off at a gas station that was kind of part of a museum, and they told Sassy to use the bathroom in the museum, but they made me use the porta johnies that the construction workers were using. Ugh, that's yeah. Oh, I don't know. They didn't like me apparently, but at the new KOA, the next KOA, we get there and we want to shower, and they had these kind of like nice doors and closet areas. There were nice showers, and in a hallway, and you choose one. And Sassy chose hers, and she saw me walk into one, and they were clean by first glance. Now again, this KOA is great, but the person who used the shower before me was a little bit of a jerk. They brought their kids in there, which is fine, but they were very young kids, and young kids can do stupid things in showers like these. And I saw there was some mud on the ground I stepped on. I was like, great. Where am I going to put my clothes and stuff in here? There's like mud all over the floor. And then I realized, and I started to smell something. I was like, found out it wasn't mud. That some kid had just straight up just dookied on the floor, and I had just stepped in it. So fantastic. So I had to trudge out, find the person who was in charge, and tell them what's going on, and get into a different shower and get clean. Meanwhile, Sassy doesn't know this is happening. She's gone into her own little closet shower thing. And when she gets out, she doesn't know that I've changed to a different shower. All she sees is that the shower that she thought I went into has now been taped off with the yellow tape. And there's hazmat people and they're cleaning it out. And she doesn't know where I am. So I thought it was pretty funny. Oh, like, how did Fade fail so bad that there's now hazmat people in this other shower? Um, And then, same trip, the next KOA, fortunately no crap this time. But when I pulled the shower curtain open, a spider the size of my fist fell out of the shower curtain and landed on me. Now, I don't mind spiders, but even I don't want them crawling on my naked body, okay? So she's in the next, it's like, we have a big wall and there's the girl's side and the guy's side. She's in that side, but because we're sharing a wall, you could still definitely hear the whole, sound of me, freaking out trying to get this thing that's now crawling all over my back. Like, fine, spiders, don't mind them. I put them on my face anyway for pictures and stuff. I've done that before with the one that eats minnows. But, when I'm in a shower, that's not when I want to share my space with a spider. So, yeah, my bathroom experience that trip was not good. How did we get here from bunk beds? So, yeah, hmm. I'll have to watch that back and see how my train of logic went. Anyway, Minecraft. So, today, ladies and gents, and everything in between, I have, okay, so we made this. We have power. Basically infinite power. Now, one thing that I have a problem with, particularly in modded, is this chicken or the egg thing. Like, I want to make this, but I need that, and I need that, I need this, but it's always hard to figure out where to start. I also have a bad habit of, like, making only what I need to know extra. So, like, for example, if I made a furnace, I'd make that, only one, use it to mix the next tool line, or make only one, and progress that way until I get to the end product, this thing that, it's a high tier system, but I only have one of them. And if I want to use it to make anything, I have to, like, grind through everything else. Every machine that we make and create is going to require lots of conveyor belts and shafts and these casings, and I don't want to be making all those from raw materials, right? I know I'm going to need a lot of them. So I'm thinking I want to make a factory that makes factory parts so I can then make these big machines like this easier. And I had an epiphany. No matter what your mod is that you're working on, they all have to assume that you're starting from the same place. They all have to start with you getting wood, you getting stone, and you getting metal. Metal's handled, so we need wood and we need stone. And so I made myself kind of a list of things I want to do. Now what we're going to do is not even actually on this list, because I realized any farm I make that produces a thing, I'm probably going to want to have it empty into a dank. Every time we make a dank, whether we use it or not, it assigns a channel, and then we end up having to change that channel to something else, which means we've been burning channels left, right, and center that aren't even being used. And so I want to catalog, and also if I make a channel and I change this, and if I forgot this is channel 0, all these resources are gone. In fact, I'm channel 1. So I want to catalog all of our danks. Good heavens, someone cursed you. Yeah, that trip, man, I just... Sassy thought was funny. I'll tell you that. So this is my first attempt at a simple machine. These speed controllers are amazing. I have all the power I need, but sometimes I want things to go fast, right? And every single machine I want to go fast is going to need one of these. Now these are a little bit of a pain in the butt, because to make those, I need a precision mechanism. Whoa, why is it always default to that? Precision mechanism. Flatten a piece of gold and run it through this process 5 times. I mean, I can manually control these with a crank, but oh my gosh, that's so painful. So what I did was, I made a very simple system here. You put gold in this, it comes out, it flies up here, it gets stamped, and then it goes through the sequence of, little gear, big gear, nuggy, Then it falls back down and it does it. Once it does that 5 times, this system detects it, spits it out here on the thing, and then it makes. Did I put in here? These precision mechanisms, so I now have 4 of them. But I ran out of gears, I ran out of shafts, and that's when I realized I need to start farther back. I need to start with wood and stone. So we need stone gens, we need wood farms. And since I'm making farms, I'm going to need danks, and I want to make sure I'm not burning channels I don't need to. So we are going to catalog them all. And it's going to make life so much easier. We're going to name this book. I think I have an anvil here. Yes. Okay, let's... bump. Master dank list. Okay. Cool. And looks like I have dank 1. Sassy has dank 0. Okay. So we'll go 0, dank, green, sassy, storage. We gotta abbreviate this somehow. Okay. Sass store. Fine. We'll know what that means. Okay, cool. Then we got my dank. 1 dank. It's also green. Fade store. Okay. What channel is this? That's 9. That's 7. Now we start having problems. Okay, I think what we do. These are the only 3 danks I have. 7 and 9. And we've already done 1. Okay. Oh, yeah! Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That same trip. When we got to our bed, we sat down, and so you got the bed frame, leg, the H frame that connects the 2 together. Well, this thing had fallen out. Now, when I'm a pretty experienced camper, so there's certain things I bring with me. I bring bungee cables and rope. So I actually had to. I actually used knots, like various different sailor's knots and things, to actually tie that post back to the bed. I had to fix the dang bed myself. I had to macrame that thing together. Oh, I forgot about that part. You must be listening to Sassy on her side. Yeah, she's yep. I wasn't happy. But I did solve the problem, as the fade does. Okay, we're going to go back to... dying. Back to base. Because we need to do a tour of the danks. This shouldn't be too bad. Now that dank there is the same as this dank here, so I'm not worried about that. Take these in order if we can. It's going to be so nice to not have to try to remember all these channels and just have a master list. Okay. Oh, but it feels good to have a mission. I know what I'm doing today. Who cursed you? My guess is probably Caesar. Just pick on him. He's not here. He can't defend himself. Okay. I've always had weird luck like that. I once bought a package of chocolate-covered cherries, and not only did none of them have cherries in them, they had just the cherry pit. What kind of mistake has to go with the assembly machine where it not only doesn't give you the cherry, but specifically puts the pit in? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to blow my nose, BRB. I'm glad Sassy remembered. I was actually, irritation aside, I was pretty proud of that MacGyver moment. Slats. Uh, I was here, and then I just blew my nose and forgot every. Oh yeah. Which one is this? Think ID 3. That's probably yep. I that hoot doop bap. Chaos has entered the building. Chaos. Oh, well, rude. Okay. Thank you for the biddies. Sassy and I are sick. Okay. We are cataloging. I can only listen to one of you at a time. That is fair. Okay. So presently, Dank 2 is left available. And then we have Dank 3. You know what? I'm going to have to change this to Dank E because I'm seeing a problem. We can't do it by color because gray and green are both, G's. So that's Dank Emerald. Dank. Okay, and then Dank C for coal. Okay. So that's Dank. Okay, if I were smart, this could be the channel and this could be... Yeah, I'm going to stick to what I got. Let's look at this. Dank. Will this work? C R G E D. What the heck is that? We'll say O for obsidian and N for star. Sure. Good afternoon. Oh no. Are we lag? Hold up. I'm refreshing my thing. I tested it. We had really strong internet this when we started. Let me make sure that... Oh, that makes me so mad. Just a second, guys. Okay.